Hey everybody, it's your girl, Famous Nobodies. I'm sorry I've been MIA, you guys, but as you can see, my arm is wrapped right now. I got injured at work, and yeah, I had to block the baby, block my chest, really heavy package. Long story. That's my arm sling, and I'm definitely not using that unless I'm like walking out of my house or I have to drive somewhere because my son is just now working on getting his license, so he can't really help me in that department too much. So it's been an adjustment. I believe I have a tiny fracture. I was supposed to get an MRI on Friday, but they said I couldn't do it due to not being 30 weeks. So my doctor is going to try and have um, arranged for me to have it looked at in a different way. I don't know how. I'm unable to take pain relievers besides the normal regular Tylenol, and when I take the Tylenol, the pain subsides for maybe 30 to 40 minutes, but it's like the pain is embedded under the skin, and so it just really hurts. Luckily it's not bruised too bad. It's not swollen. The pain is like a 7 to 8. Even though I can move it around, it's just painful, and the pain just comes and goes, and it sucks. So yeah, I'm unable to work right at this second, but I'm doing the best that I can. I'm managing. So we are in week 20, and I can tell you it's progressing. The pregnancy depression is definitely seeping away little bit by little bit. I think what I'm experiencing more than anything right now, like in high frequency, is the mood swings. The mood swings are constant, and none of my pregnancies have I ever been as moody as I've been. I mean, I've been a real bee. Okay, let's just put it like that. But it's been an adjustment. So what I'm doing right now to help myself as far as the mood swings is I'm giving myself repeating daily affirmations, positive things, to just kind of reignite and rediscover who I am at the base core, and making sure that when I'm not expressing myself, or when I am, more importantly, in a poor way, that I quickly evaluate why that feeling came about, that I am apologetic, to make sure that I'm not just going overboard, because sometimes the pregnancy hormones make you feel like I don't give an F how you feel about it, because at the end of the day, that's the truth. But we all know, just like if you were a school teacher, you gotta bite your tongue sometimes, and the truth looks like a lot of things. But I'm running a household here, so I have to, and I am the lady of the house. I'm the head of the house. I need to be functional so that everybody here can work together. Ooh, this arm sucks. Oh, check me out, guys. Growing. Hold on. I gotta move my leg around just a little bit so you guys can see. Hang on. There's baby. Not really that basketball that I'm looking for. If I stand up, hold on. Ugh. Ooh. Oh, I can't do it with this arm. It hurts. Okay. Whew. Yeah, see? It's a weird shape, if you ask me. It's round, but it's like, you see my belly button is not poking out? I don't know. I guess it just kind of has its own shape. And another thing that I've been experiencing, you guys, I have literally never been so out of breath. I'm like really out of breath. Every time I go up and down my stairs, it's crazy how out of breath I am. Excuse me. Well, I don't even talk about flatulence. Flatulence. Just I belching, burping, pooping, farting. Yeah. And my diet still has not really increased. I have not went through that period where like I want pickles and right now, and I got a thing for popsicles, but hell, that could be anybody's game because it's summertime. Obviously, it's hot. Duh. But symptomatically, I would say 20 weeks. It, it's weird. Ugh, using this arm. I'm so used to using my right arm, y'all. I'm used to sleeping on my sides, and now I'm sleeping on my back. But I hear that that's really bad to do. Really, really bad to do. But when I wake up, sometimes I'm just on my back, and that be's that. I feel you in there. That's the most comfortable thing for me. So, but then when I wake up, I'm uncomfortable in that back sleeping position. Like I'll go to sleep on my side, wake up on my back, and then turn on my side. But for some reason, I can't fall back asleep if I lay on my side. Like I have to lay back on my back. I can turn my head to the side, but I have to be on my back. It's weird. It's weird. I can tell you that my areolas are very, very dark. Very dark. And my left breast is way bigger than my right. This coming week on Friday, on the 23rd, I'm having my gender reveal. A lot of parents, they'll say, oh, I want this or I want that. I mean, I'm not going to act like I'm above it, preferably. No, I can't say it. I can't even say it. I can't. I feel bad if I say it. Like, so whatever I get is what I get. But I can tell you guys this. I have been having some very mixed signals. I have some stuff that's just like, this has got to be a girl. But then I have some things that's like, nah, I'm hoping it's a boy. I said that, Pastor. You heard I was trying to get that in there. But I will be happy with either sex. So the most important thing that I can do right now is just eat healthy and make sure that I get as much sleep as I possibly can. My diet has been up and down, but one thing I'm eating a whole lot of is fruits, vegetables, salads. I'm drinking a whole lot of water. The prenatal pills, I'm taking more so like every 2 days rather than every day. And the doctor told me that that's okay because my doctor is actually also pregnant. So she was saying how the pills make her vomit and that they're actually only recommended in the first trimester. After that, it's just an additional great boost of vitamins to have, but definitely not mandatory, especially if they don't agree with you. So, like you have some people that are vegan that live meat free, and they just choose not to avoid the prenatal pills altogether and just eat healthy, like increase their fiber and da 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 da. But we're talking about me. So I have been instructed by my doctor to take B6 B vitamins, also magnesium and folic acid on the days that I do not take and iron pills on the days that I don't take a prenatal pill, or take those every other day as well, because they kind of help with your nervous system and your moods as well. Oh, one thing too I've been doing a lot is waking up in the middle of the night or in the morning, and my arms and my legs will be numb, but it'll come and it'll go. It'll last for like 15 seconds. I normally just raise my arms above my head, but my doctor is really concerned about it because I went from having cases of high blood pressure to low blood pressure. And every instance where I went to the not hospital, but to the when I went to the doctor the last month, twice, it was very low. It was so surprisingly low. Like I had to sit down. I was like just shutting down. My body was just, So this pregnancy is just different. It's so different in so many different ways. I mean, what can I say? It's just so I'm really excited to find out what I'm having, you guys, because that way I can be like, boy or girl, you sent me through the motions. I'm for real. Still having crazy dreams, but I ain't gonna let it get the best of me. And I just want to tell you, week 20, the baby can finally hear my voice. So I am feeling a little bit of jabs here and there, little bit of little baby, tiny little kick punches, not too prominent, but they're there. And for some reason, when the baby stretches, I feel like the baby is stretching like right here on my right ovary, and it's so intense. It just barely started happening on the left side to where I feel like, okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, you guys. That's so ridiculous. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the left side is now starting to hurt a little bit, and I feel like that's more equal to it being like an actual round ligament pain. But the round ligament pains have already began. Those what is it? Not Montgomery. It's not called that. It's called something else. Something contractions. I can't think of it just yet, but yeah, I get them in my back. I get them at the bottom. When I'm feeling that really intense pain, I like in my bottom right. It's like, it feels so bad. It feels so bad. I can't even explain it. Sometimes the pain shoots all the way through my anus, and you know what I'm talking about. It feels really bad. It stops me in my tracks. It's happened to me over maybe 10 times already in the past 8 weeks. And ironically, it happens to me when I'm like out and about and I'm in a grocery store, or, luckily I'm surrounded by people, but it scares the hell out of people. I've had grocery clerks go run to the back, grab me water, grab me a seat. And it's like, I get it. Some people are like, oh, I need attention, I'm pregnant. I'm not that person. And it's scary because when I'm going through that, they think that I'm going in labor. And when I'm going through that, I think that I'm going in labor because these pains are so intense, and I've never felt this in any of my pregnancies before. I've had 3 other pregnancies. It makes no sense. I mean, the stuff that I'm experiencing, I'm thinking this baby gonna come out with wings or something. I'm just saying. Anyhow, yeah. And don't get me started on pregnancy brain. Oh my goodness. I was in a store just the other day, and a woman was helping me in the self-checkout lane, and she said, yeah, well, do you have your store? Uh, she said, check your number in. Type your number in for, your store discount thing. I think I was in Kroger somewhere. So I go type my number in, and I'm using an old cell phone number that I had, but it says I've been too lazy to register this new one. But anyways, I got 6 numbers in and couldn't figure out the rest. I mean, literally, I'm going, just let me clear it out and re-enter it. Oh my God, I must have done that like 11 times. And on the 11th time, I was done. I was like, yo, she was like, it's okay. I got my Kroger card on me. You probably gonna get a better discount anyway since I'm an associate. she wasn't lying either. Took off a whole $10. Amen. God bless ya. But yeah, pregnancy brain has occurred so often. I mean, I'll be talking to my son in the middle of conversation. I'd be like, "What was I talking about?" Look at me like, "Mama, what?" Yeah, that's a real thing. I got in the shower the other day, and the water was pouring down on me and the baby, and I'm feeling good, about to get clean, and I literally like wet my cloth, my washcloth, and started on my body. Didn't have no soap on it, and was like, I wonder why. Normally it's like a fragrance that fills up in the shower. Nothing's happening. What's up with this soap? And I look down at my soap and my body wash, and I noticed like it's closed, the lid. I didn't pump it or anything. So I'm like, all right. So I'm losing my mind. I have to really smell the washcloth. Like, oh my God, I'm going crazy. Okay. All right. Like go in the bathroom, wash my hands, and then dry my hands on my shirt, and know that I have a towel right there to dry my hands. It's like just little stuff. It just drives me crazy. Oh, and just drawing blanks, like while I'm behind the wheel. It's so weird. I just can't do it. But anyways, I have been talking a whole lot, but I wanted y'all to know the basics of week 20. My feet have been feeling a little bit numb and sore, and my legs, I want to work out, but I can't because of my arm. So I'm really trying to like just heal up in that way. I feel like I miss working out because I used to go down 3 times a week to go work out, and I don't have the energy that I have. But pregnancy is the only time in your life where you could do nothing and be doing absolutely everything. So yeah, excuse me, try not to be too hard on myself. I got on the scale and I'm only 149. My normal body weight is 136, 135. I'm normally up in there, 130, 136. I'll fluctuate between those 6 pounds, that 6 pound difference. So, it just really, I really haven't gained that much weight. So like 14 pound difference, 15 pound difference doesn't seem like very much weight gain. But like my doctor said, I'm probably going to start gaining weight in the 3rd trimester. And if it doesn't, just trust and believe that the baby will have all 10 fingers, all 10 toes, and will be absolutely healthy and fine. Either way, as long as I make sure that I'm eating, I'm instructed to try and eat a lot more, but eat it in very small amounts. That doesn't work for me because I have been nauseated all throughout this pregnancy, which also makes me think it might be a girl because boys are just so freaking relaxed. But I don't know. I'm having what I'm having. Ain't that right? I'm having what I'm having. And look at my belly button, y'all. Like, it hasn't popped out. I don't know. And then this, the negra, that sounds so racist, but it's not. It does go up, but that happened with my son, and I'm just wondering if that's just coming back because of that. And they say if it come up that it's a boy, I guess we will see. So I can't wait until this coming Friday, so I can come back, y'all.